Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to go over my regionals deck profile. I'm going to tell you straight up, I did not perform well with this deck whatsoever. I went 0-2 and I dropped the tournament. So why are you going to watch this? Well, because I like the list anyway, and I think it's good. I think my performance was just ass, and I had a great time at the regional anyway, so because of that, I'm excited to share the list. If you don't want to watch an 0-2 deck list, we'll catch you in the next one. All right, but if you're here to hang out, let me go through this list because I think it is sick. I love it. I just had some really bad draws, and I went 0-2, decided my day was done, and I went to trade, and I want to show you the trades I picked up because they're absolutely insane. All right, so let's go ahead, start with the list. I'm going to make it kind of quick because, like I said, it performed like ass, but I think it's still a good list. It's not that different from the list at Top Bologna, so we'll see. Starting off, 3 Neptibus, and from there we're going to stop because I have a question for you guys. I need your opinion. I picked up 3 Secret Rare Neptibus. Should I swap them out for the original Ultras? Let me know what you think. Okay, back to the deck profile. 3 Abyss Pike, standard. 3 Teus, because it's a starter. 3 Shadow Squad, because it's good. 3 Dragoons, because it's good. Let me put some light on this. Yikes, that is bright. Okay, 3 Abyss Rhine, because it's good. My lighting is ass. Okay. And then, yeah, so these are 6 cards that are 3 ofs. It's 3 ofs in everyone's list that plays Mermail these days, so yeah, no surprise there. For the 1 ofs, I only played 1 Minstrel. I don't think it's that great, to be honest. I think its best use is as a searcher, or as a search off of Dragoons when you have something in your hand that you need to discard. Minstrel does not save you from Shifter, Perulia, or Fulos, and it's even worse if you're already Furost or Perulia because you're going to use it, you're going to see their hand, rip something, and then they're going to keep drawing and you don't have full knowledge anymore anyway. I think this is just a discard outlet. If you happen to open it and your opponent doesn't have any of the big 3, awesome. But if they do, it sucks. So, I don't know. I think it's in there solely as a searchable discard outlet. Mulling Glacia, good. Coelacanth, good. Megalo, Infantry, and Armored Shark. It's my favorite package. I do like the Armored XCs, or the XYZ Armored Fortress in the extra, so I'm playing the Armored Shark as the 4th fish target. And then for the rest of the engine or whatever is Triana and Prosperity as whatever, as consistency. I decided not to play 1-for-1. I really don't like the card. I don't know. I don't want to discard. I don't want to go -1 and lose to Impulse or Ash. And I don't know. I just don't think it's that great. For the non-engine, the rest is going to be hand traps, and we have a lot. Called by the Grave, besides Called by. 3 Perulia in the main deck. I think Perulia is awesome. I think it's almost as good as Fulos, if not better, especially in Mermail because it's water, so if you go at first, you can still just discard it. 3 Ash Blossom to mostly play around your opponent having a Charmy. 3 Imperm, 3 Impulse, and then 3 Droll and Lockbird. So that's 15 hand traps in the main plus Called by. I think it was a good list, honestly. This is 42 cards. It performed like ass. I don't know. Game 1, I lost to Snake Eye, Fiendsmith, Azamina. Game 1, I just made a board and he scooped immediately. Game 2, he made a board, I scooped immediately. Game 3, he Fulos me, and I just had no plays that could play through that. So I kind of had to pass on just 2 interruptions, and he just played through them. And then had like a whole bunch of hand traps for the follow-up anyway. And then round 2, I played against Numeron, and I got smoked. And I was like, you know what? I think that's it. I think I'm going to just call it. I'm going to go trade for the day. Yeah, game 3 against Numeron, I opened Dragoons, Coelacanth, Impulse. And Impulse does not stop Numeron Network, or the field spell, whichever the field spell is, because the field spell just copies an effect. It doesn't actually summon. So the same reason you can't Ash it or whatever, you can't use Impulse on it. So I had nothing, and I just got blown out. All right. So that's why my tournament ended quickly. I decided to just call it quits. I already have my invite, and I don't know. I figured I would just hang out with the guys, play some, get some trades in. Also, shout out to Mike, because you also did not get a win, except you lost more than me, so I don't feel as bad. Thanks for that, buddy. Let's go on to the extra deck. Pretty standard: 2 Toads, 1 Lavirtue, 2 Bahamut Sharks, 1 Dweller, 1 Stealth Kraken, 1 Armor Fortress, 1 Poseidra, and 1 Gaios. I think this lineup for XCs is fairly standard. For the Lynx, 1 Anemone. Oh boy, why is that blurry? Okay, 1 Anemone, 1 Abyss Keeper, 1 Lacia, 1 Neptibus, and 1 Zealantis. I liked Abyss Keeper. I kind of forced it in, and it did come up. So I think drawing Coelacanth is lousy, and Abyss Keeper really lets you make use of that. And then also it lets you summon Coelacanth from hand if you're under Fulos. I don't know. That doesn't matter really, because you have to summon Keeper anyway, so it still gets them a draw. Zealantis, I've been playing this deck for weeks, and I've never summoned this thing. I don't really... I think it's, like, in theory, really cool, but it's never come up. Like, you either win turn 1, and then turn 2, you usually break boards with Poseidra, and I've never had to break a board with Zealantis, so I don't know. It's just never come up, and this is cuttable. It's the most... and Dweller has never come up. So, I was thinking about playing Super Poly in the main, because there is some extra deck space, honestly. I would have cut Zealantis, Dweller, and Lavirtue. You'll notice I didn't play the trap card in the main deck. I played it in the side for going first. But I would have cut these 3 cards for Muddragon, Garura, and Predaplant, Dragostapelia. And that covers all of the Fire deck matchups and the Azamina matchups and Fiendsmith matchups. What it does not cover is Centurion, which I was a little worried about, because if they go like Auxilla plus Blazar, none of the targets out that. But what does out that is this Chaos Star Source Dragon out of the latest set. It requires 1 lighter Dark Dragon plus any other dragon. So it's Auxilla plus Blazar, it's Crimson Dragon plus Blazar, and you can super poly those. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Actually, Droll, I was between Droll and Super Poly in the main. I played Droll in the main, and Droll won me one of my games, the only game I won, because I was under Fulos, and I Drolled my opponent on my own turn. So, yeah. Anyway. That's the extra deck. I wouldn't change anything as long as I'm not playing Super Poly. And then for the side, 3 Cosmics, 2 Typhoon. This is for Centurion, Azamina, all that kind of stuff. 2 DD Crow. I just wanted another hand trap to side in that you can play under Impulse. Then Thrust Package, 3 Thrust. 1 D Barrier, this is for Tenpai and Ritual Beast and all those kind of shifter decks. 1 Threatening Roar as well, just a little extra into Tenpai. I would have sided in 5 of these. And then 1 DDG, this is for fire, like Snake Eye and stuff. So that one game where I got hit with Fulos, I decided to pass on nothing. Or I went Thruster, DDG, and then I had an Imperm. So I was hoping DDG plus Imperm would get me to my next turn. It did. He ended on like, I forget, Black Witch plus like one of the Azamina fusions. But yeah, he swung for whatever, 6,000 or 5,000 damage, whatever. And then passed turn there, but I still couldn't play. He had like 2 or 3 hand traps still in hand, so it just didn't do enough. And then the last 2 cards are Virtue Stream to side in for going first because of the Virtue Dragon, and then 1 Gozen Match. This is for the Fire King Fiendsmith stuff, for Memento, anything with Fiendsmith plus anything else. I don't know. I think Gozen randomly comes up, so that was why, that was what I sided in for some matches. I don't know what I would change because I didn't have enough experience with only 2 games. So yeah, it was fun. I still had a great time at the tournament. It's whatever. Maybe better luck next time, right? Let me go through some of the trade stuff I got. I already showed you guys the Neptibi, ulti invocations plus a full max ready invoke core, like secret rare everything. So that's really exciting. Excel Synchro Stardust, Rafflesia, Utopic Future, M7, because I saw the Fiendsmith Kashtira deck, they play this card, so I want to play that. SP Little Knight, a whole bunch of just random links. Okay, Horus package. I've never owned Horus cards before until now, so I own the whole thing. I might want another Sarcophagus, but besides that, we're all set. I got my 2nd and 3rd Lacrima to play the Fiendsmith Kashtira deck if I want to. I got my 3rd Deception, whatever, Debtors. And then I finished my Kashtira core. I got 3 Rise Heart and 2 Theosis. I finished my Snake Eye core. All I needed was an Oak. And then I got Rescue Ace, 2 Hydrants, just all the spells and traps and stuff. And then just some random pickups. I got a QCS set rotation because I was rocking the rare. A Platinum Secret Gores for my Edison deck that I've never played. A Hollow Gozen Match just cuz. And then Chaos Hunters to finish a set that I have in case they're good against Malice. Okay? So I think that pretty much covers it. Also, this totally awesome is Quarter Century Secret. I picked that up yesterday. Wherever it is, here we go. So I need 1 more of that to get my Mermail extra deck extra shiny. What else did I pick up? Anything notable? I don't think so. Yeah, so that'll wrap it up for the regionals report. Sorry that I cannot report back success in terms of wins and losses, but it was definitely a success for trades, and it was definitely a success hanging out with a whole bunch of you guys. Nathan, Gage, and then the whole team, David, and all the Cleveland guys. It was great to see everyone. Thanks for saying hi. And if you saw me and I didn't shout you out, let me know in the comments below. And yeah, we'll catch you guys in the next one. We'll see you soon.